Hey, welcome back, everyone. It's me, Mr. 4K. Let's talk about the Xbox. And I'm not going to make this video too long. I just felt like I needed to make at least like a 10-minute video just to emphasize on what I honestly think happened with the Xbox beginning of this year. And you can even sense that, throughout the last year as well. So, this is what I am speculating. Of course, I don't have any evidence or proof of any of this. This is just my speculations, my belief, my gut feeling, my opinion. I'm entitled to my opinion like everyone else is, okay? So if you get triggered by my opinion, well, I can't help you. Nothing I can do to help you. Too bad. All right, so Phil Spencer had a long run with this company, Microsoft and Xbox in general. And to say that he didn't like help anything, dude, this guy was a major savior of Xbox brand. If it wasn't for him in 2013, who knows? I think we would have never had Xbox One S. We would have never had Xbox One X, Scorpio, and we certainly wouldn't have Xbox Series X and S, and a Game Pass for that matter. And the backward compatible Xbox 360 games. So Phil Spencer has achieved quite a lot. We got to give the man a credit where the credit is due. Just like Ryan McCaffrey says, we have to give this man a credit, and I'm 100% agree with that. We should. So for people who say, "Oh, Phil Spencer was all about the business. He didn't care about the gaming. He's just a businessman." Dude, do you even follow him on the Xbox? Dude, this guy is a gamer, man. Even in his old age, and he's got two daughters. They're in college. He's married, dude. This guy's a gamer. He's always gaming, just like I am. Sure, he's got other hobbies. He loves cars and other things, but the guy at the true core is a gamer. He has been a gamer, and he always wanted to do what's right for the gamers, and he wanted to do what's right for the developers. But you have to remember who he works for. He works for this corporation called Microsoft. Okay, so for those of you who worked in corporations, you need to understand there's different levels to that business. All right, there's only so much you can do. Your hands are tied. Sure, you can give your opinion, you can give your feedback, you can give your ideas and whatnot, but ultimately it goes to the top, and to the top they decide what's right for them, what's the best investment, etc., etc., etc. So what I'm trying to say is, yes, Phil Spencer was the head of Xbox, and sure, he had some input, and he could say certain things and tell to Satya and others. But at the end of the day, the Microsoft, the investors, they're the ones at the top that they decide where the money should go, what they should do, which um, budget they should cut, where they should make money, which developers they should fire, which one they should hire, etc., etc. All the major decision making comes in to the top, okay, from the investors and the stockholders, etc., etc. All right, so that is for those of you who don't understand how the corporate works. All right, so what I'm trying to say here, without making this video any longer than it needs to be, I did say 10 minutes. I believe that Phil Spencer and Sarah Bond quit. I don't think that they uh, resigned because they were like uh, forced to resign, or because they were, given some sort of like a deadline to resign. I don't think that's the case. I honestly believe the case is they probably had a meeting, and Phil Spencer probably said to Satya and all the investors that this is not what we're about. We're not about this. We're about this. Okay, I'm a gamer. I'm about gamers. I want to do what's right for the gamers. I want to do what's right for the fans. I want to do what's right for the developers. I am not about this. and I do not want to participate with this. Of course, Phil Spencer could have given 10 more years of his life easily. Uh, at least 10 more years to be part of Xbox till like 2035. And then in 2035, then yeah, in 2035, time for him to retire, let someone else take over. But at least by 2035, Xbox would have been established where it needs to be with the next generation of whatever that is. So I think what happened is he quit. I think Phil Spencer just decided to quit and said, "Yeah, I don't want to be part of this. I don't want to be part of this whole AI thing and this whole, you know, let's rip people off with a $30 a month customer. You know, like the service that yeah, it's good service, but it's still ripping you off $30 a month, man. It's like it's more expensive than Netflix. Believe that. It's more expensive than Netflix. So I think that's where I think Phil Spencer kind of drew the line and says, "Yeah, I'm not about this. I don't want to be remembered by being a cheerleader for this. I made enough money with this company. I can retire, collect my Social Security, collect my 401k. Man, I'm good. But at least I will not be part of this." That's my honest, like a gut feeling, and I think Sarah Bond felt the same way. Yeah, Phil is a good friend of mine. We go way back, and I don't want to be part of this either. I made enough money with this company. I have a great resume. I can go work somewhere else. I'm good. I'm good. And yeah, she could with her resume, dude. She can get a job anywhere else. Shouldn't be difficult for her. Uh, Matt Booty. Hey, look, he needs the money. He got promoted. Matt Booty has always been a yes man. A lot of people ask, well, what about Matt Booty? He's just a yes man. He's just a guy who wants to get by and survive. And I totally understand that. You don't want to lose your job, man. You got families to feed, you got expenses to pay, right? You got mortgage, etc., etc. He's like, man, I can't lose this. I'm a yes man. I'll just say yes to anything, and I just need to get by. All right. So that's why he stayed, and he got promoted, I think. But Phil Spencer, there's no question about it. Both Phil Spencer and Sarah Bond, I think they quit. Willingly, they quit. I don't think they were fired. I don't think that's what took place. I'm sure there was negotiations, but ultimately, Phil said to Satya, this is what I'm guessing, uh, I don't want to be part of this. And I think that's why he quit. So this is my honest opinion. I think he quit. Both Sarah and Phil Spencer and Sarah Bond, they both quit because they didn't want to be part of what the Xbox new direction was. I guarantee you that's what took place. Obviously, this is just me speculating. I don't know for a fact, but I think my speculations are pretty plausible, because Phil could have stayed at least another 10 years, man, till like 2035. Even Sarah Bond, they could have stayed till like 2035. He enjoys doing what he's doing. He said it. Like it's not even a work for him. He said, "This is not like even a hard work for me." Yes, he does have to travel, but he loves traveling. He loves meeting fans, going to Asia and other places, Europe, Germany, Japan, etc., etc. But this is what I honestly believe in my gut feeling is that Phil Spencer quit, and Sarah Bond quit. Because what are the odds that both Phil and Sarah quit at the same time? They quit because they didn't want to be part of this. They were not fired. They decided to leave because they felt like, hey, I don't want to be part of this. Whatever this new idea is, this new direction is of Xbox. I don't want to participate with this because we're not about ripping people off. We're not about screwing the gamers. We're not about, screwing developers. We're about, helping developers, making great games, doing what's right for the fans and the gamers. And I think he decided to quit. And of course, Sarah Bond quit as well because of him. So that's my opinion. That's what I think. This is just speculations. I don't know what was going on behind the closed doors, but I think my speculations are uh, very plausible that this is probably the case. Okay, so thank you for watching. It's a short video. I don't want to spend too much time on this. I just want to kind of give you my emphasis on this and give you my 2 cents on this. And that's what I strongly believe. And it really kind of sucks that this is where we are with the Xbox. It's kind of sad what happened to the Xbox, honestly. But hey, it is what it is. Thank you for watching.